Hello and welcome back to Crash Bandicoot with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So we are going to tackle we're not both the Lost City and Stormy Ascent. I would say this would be my worst level in the game. As it stands, I think it's my third worst level in the game compared to both Stormy Ascent and the Lost City. Anyway, the main reason why Slippery Climb is such an annoying level is firstly, it holds the red gem for this stage, and also it is also one where it tests your platforming skills to the limits, I think. Well, as I say, aside from the aforementioned Stormy Ascent, which was the scrapped level because Naughty Dog considered it too hard. We face these moving platforms, which, honestly, I feel easier just walking onto in some circumstances, so long as I can crash onto them, as I say. So yeah, and timing is everything here. And I do mean that, because we also have these annoying prisoners who will try and swipe at you for some reason. Don't know why. I'm guessing they're research experiments that Cortex is going to use. I don't know. Also, besides the platforms, we will also have these annoying vultures, which we will get to a little later. Well, right here, actually. And you have to bounce on their backs to bounce you higher. And yes, pressing the X button, likewise with the crates, does bounce you higher. The problem is the vultures are situated right between these circling platforms, and that can be quite a chore, as I say, and I haven't even reached my first checkpoint yet. The main reason I was able to keep going through this because of that, of course. Yeah, I do actually manage to get the red gem, surprisingly. I was quite surprised myself at this, because how much I hate this level, I didn't think I would get the red gem. I thought it would be like my run on the Lost City, and I did try doing it once again, and it just pissed me off so much that I didn't even bother. I didn't even bother going for the gem in that stage, yet I did with this one. I did actually try to get the stage. As for bonus stages, there is only an embryo stage in this thing. However, it's still pretty tough anyway. Not much to say about that until we reach there, really. But yeah, I also like the music here as well. Granted, it was a lot scarier in the original game, because some of the instruments used in Insane Trilogy don't hold up very well, certainly. And there's the first embryo token. Yeah, because, let's say, it sounded more ominous in the original version, going back to that. Did the original track 4 Slippery Climb. But it is what it is. And oh boy, the prisoners actually look scary. So, Dr. Neo Cortex is not above using humans in his experimentation. Well, actually, we will see that a little later in this level. Because if anyone knows from my Crash 2 Let's Play, which I have uploaded on Blair, I'm not putting it up on YouTube just yet. As I say, because I am uploading Crash 1 first, in terms of gaming. So yeah, I have uploaded my Crash 2 Let's Play on Blair, as I say, but because of the whole copper debacle, shall we say, I have not... I don't make money off my Let's Plays, but I can understand why the whole copper thing has got a lot of YouTubers worried, really. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about that, as I say. But that being said, let's go over this way, and, well, over here, and, I've already said about the vultures, really. I don't know if you don't press the X button on these vultures, if they bounce you higher, but my experience is, it doesn't really matter that much. and they do reappear just like the platforms in the generator room and other levels. I'm using the generator room because that was another coloured gem stage in this game, so that's why. And also, you have to watch out for those spikes that are situated above these platforms. Yes, they can be a right chore to get through. Let me tell you. Just wait until the Stormy Ascent. That's even worse. That is even worse as a level because of that mechanic. But it is what it is. And so, can I get Crash down here? Yes, I can. So I want him to face towards the left. Well, for the first part of the level, you do only go left. The Naughty Dog Crash games were very linear, and that is the same, of course, for Insane Trilogy. Yeah. I want to get off that. I want to go over here, bounce on Mr. Vulture. And no, I am not cutting the episode any shorter because of two things. Because I wanted my best run on the embryo stage, obviously. And also because I kept dying after I obviously reached the checkpoint. Yeah. The best thing to do with this level is to be very patient. Yes, the worst thing to do is be very impatient because of the thing, even though it is so easy to piss a person off with levels like Slippery Climb, The Lost City, or Stormy Ascent. But, yeah, patience is most definitely a virtue in this stage. So, let's see, wait until it goes down a bit. Boing, boing, and then we come to this. These platforms will turn into stairs and quickly go back. Yeah, you thought the likes of Charmed Ridge in Spyro 3 were annoying. Oh boy! It was so infuriating I had to take a pause break here. No joke. And as you can see, I died so much I got an Aku Aku mask! Yes, so... yeah, it did take a number of tries. Another thing of note, this is prone to the, not only giving you PT masks here, but also checkpoints earlier if you do keep dying. So yeah. Now this is rather annoying. You have to bounce on the Vulture to reach that platform. Thankfully it was going up at the same time as the Vulture, so at least that's something. Good thing I have an Aku Aku mask. That's one of the few areas where I would have survived in this level with an Aku Aku mask. Or by losing an Aku Aku mask, should I say. And then the platforms start really going fast here because it's, yeah. And then we have another moving platform, up and down, up and down. And what do we have? More, actually that's the regular staircase. Never mind. Yeah. And there's the first checkpoint. So beyond here, I cannot die. Which can be very annoying, but there you go. So now, I was just checking to see if there were any boxes in there, or embryo tokens. Yes, because that does count in Insane Trilogy, of course, towards getting the red gem in this level. So yeah, and I died. I really died. So yeah, and that means I don't get the red gem. But yeah, eventually I do get the red gem. But yeah, I was just so pissed off that. Yep. So with that said, let's go through here. Yes, you will see me die on this run. I'm just pieced it together from various my recordings and whatnot. So that's probably why you will see me get the red gem, and you will see because you died, etc., etc., towards the end of the level. So yeah, as I say, it is what it is. One of the toughest levels in the game. I would say the second toughest, were it not for Lost City and thing. I found them more infuriating, to be honest. But it is what it is, and why not? And over here we will finally be introduced to the Cortex minion. What these guys will do is they will throw potions at you, kind of over Crash's head. You do not want to, obviously, let them hit you with a potion, though you can walk under throwing animations and actually spin them. In fact, spinning them is the best way to get rid of them, really, because you can't jump on them in case the potion pretty much kills you, because that animation does do so. Anyway, there's the second embryo token, and yeah, nicely situated inside the alcove. So now, let's jump on Mr. Vulture, and go over this way, go through here, and don't you dare swipe at me. Don't you dare swipe at me, you... whatever you look like. Crazy old men. Yeah, I know, stereotype. I'm very ageist as well, but in this case they actually are crazy old men. So now, there's the third embryo token, which means we can now go to the bonus stage. And this one has us having to bounce around TNT boxes. And this can be very annoying if you don't know how to bounce around them. And that is the key to actually getting through this stage, is to bounce around them. Otherwise, Crash will most definitely die within this stage. At least it don't count as a death when you're getting the red gem, at least. So, with that done, now I will go back to Slippery Climb. I hope I don't die here, because there's one more Cortex minion at the very end of the stage. Yes, they are pulling a Donkey Kong Country here. Yeah, they are pulling a Donkey Kong Country. I've already mentioned that previously in the Let's Play, but I guess it bears repeating. I may want to reminisce of Donkey Kong, but not in this case. So in that case, bounce on you, and no, nothing in there. Nothing in there. Let's see. Okay, I probably want to wait for the left vulture to go down, and then I'll be able to bounce a little higher to reach the rightmost one. So yeah, I think that's how it will have to work here in this game. Don't worry, I don't pause break for too long in this one. As I say, this episode's short enough as it is at over 13 and a half minutes. So yeah, but I think that's what I want to do with these two vultures here. So, can I unpause, please? Yeah, pause breaks are nice, but I probably don't want to edit too. Only want to edit them out, really. Okay, bounce on you. Okay, there are 3 vultures here, and then there's the last Cortex minion. Yeah. Okay, so basically run under his potions. In fact, jump if you have to. And there we go. There's the red gem. Of course I'm going to get it. Yeah. So, with that done, I am going to indeed finish this episode here. And on the next episode, we are going to go to a level that has the second key. So until then, I will see you later. Goodbye!